welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Amethyst and I'm a first-time mom to a beautiful baby girl named Elena. I make motherhood, lifestyle, and motivational videos here on YouTube, so if that is something that interests you, please make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss when I post a video. I would love to have you join my Fempire here on YouTube. So first of all, you guys, I know you guys are probably like, what in the world is going on with her hair? So if you watched my last video, and if you didn't, I will make sure that I leave the link in the description box so that you can check that out. But if you watched my last video, then you know that I tried a twist out on my hair from a YouTube tutorial by Slim Roche, and you guys, it wasn't a disaster. I won't say it was a disaster, but it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. My hair felt a little bit too dry, and obviously you can see that it's really frizzy, so I didn't want to wear it down, but I didn't want to have to rewash my hair. So I'm just trying out this side puff curl twist out ponytail type thing, so just ignore my hair, you guys. But anyway, I'm so excited about today's video because I think, especially with the pandemic and all of us being home, there is a lot of conversations around being productive and how you should be growing during this time. So today's topic is how to really glow up. And you guys, I know that so many times when we see quotes on Instagram, or we see people make videos about this topic or even talk about this topic, a lot of the things that they say you need to do to really glow up are artificial things. They're materialistic things. They're outside features, like, oh, you need to go and you need to throw out all your wardrobe and start a whole new wardrobe, and you need to, pluck your eyebrows, and you need to get your nails done and get a haircut and change your hair color. And all those things are fine, but sis, you can have a Birkin bag, you can have the nicest, most laid frontal, but if you don't work on yourself internally, then you're never gonna grow and you're never gonna be a happy person. So today, I am going to give you guys some tips on how to really glow up, and everything that I talk about is going to be things that you work on internally and work on from the inside, and then it will show on the outside. My first tip for how to really level up your life is to have a relationship with God. Establish a relationship with God if you don't have one, and really nurture that relationship every single day. You guys, God is the answer to every problem, and he is the solution to every problem that you have in your life. You can vent to God like he is your homie, literally. Like, I talk to God when I wake up in the morning. I seek him throughout my day. I talk to him throughout my day, and it gives you this overwhelming joy and this overwhelming peace because he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. I think it is so beautiful. I read this. I think it is so beautiful that God is never going to love you more than he loves you right now. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but think about it this way. There is nothing you can do to make God love you any less. His love is unconditional. We can't say that for people. People's love is very conditional. If you do something to someone that they don't like, they might have a little less love for you. They might stop talking to you. They might get upset with you. God doesn't work that way, you guys. We sin day in and day out, and he still loves us. He's still going to be there with us. He's never going to leave you, and that is such a beautiful thing. The same way that we idolize these celebrities and these influencers on social media, and we want to possess the money that they have, or the talents that they have, or the materialistic things that they have, you guys, we should idolize God that way. We should aspire to be like God instead of aspiring to be like another human being, because at the end of the day, we are all humans. So why are we aspiring or idolizing another human being? We need to idolize God. He has every quality that you could possibly want to possess. He is forgiving. He is merciful. He extends grace. His love is unconditional. He is perfect. He is perfect love. A week ago today, I decided that I wanted to rededicate my life to God, which basically meant that I confessed all of my sins, and I just wanted to recenter my focus on God and godly things, and really wanting to seek him, because I find that I do have a hard time being super consistent. And you guys, let me know in the comments below, any of you guys who have a really good relationship with God, do you find it, I'm not afraid to admit this, that when things are going bad, I run to God. But when things are going good, sometimes I kind of forget about him. And I know that sounds horrible, but I'm a human, and every day I'm trying to get better. And that is really why I wanted to rededicate my life to him and center my life around him and desire him above all things. And I can honestly tell you guys, If you start to just talk to God for 15 to 20 minutes every single day, you will see a huge difference in your mood and even in how your life goes. Now, don't get this confused, you guys. They say that faith without work is dead. So don't think that you can just pray to God, because he does want you to talk to him. He does want you to cast all your cares, your worries, your anxieties, your problems on him. But don't think you just ask him for something and then that's it. Like, okay, I asked and now it's just going to come to me. You also have to put in the work. But I promise you, if you put in the work and you have God in your life and you put him first, you will be so blessed. You will accomplish so many things. You guys, I could be having a day. I could be feeling like a cat, a little tiny cat, and I will talk to God for 15 to 20 minutes, and you guys, I come out feeling like a lion and I am ready to conquer. And that is what God can do. Like, you can really level up your life with God. It is like, the best analogy I can give you is like a seesaw. When you put God and faith and trust and you go up with that, your fear, your worry, your anxiety goes down. So my very first tip, and I think this is the most important thing that I'm going to say, is to establish a relationship with God and put him first and seek him in every step of your life. My next tip for how to really glow up and level up your life is to reevaluate the people that you hang around. Reevaluate your circle, reevaluate your close friends. They say that you're a reflection of your friends, and I will be completely honest, I used to think that the phrase birds of a feather flock together was crap. I was like, I can be completely different from my friends. I can have different interests than them. My personality can be completely different than theirs, and we can still be close friends. It doesn't mean that I associate with certain things or situations or characteristics that they have. And the older that I'm getting, I'm learning that that is not true. Like, it is really true. Birds of a feather flock together, because eventually, if you hang around someone for so long, you're going to start to adapt the things or the characteristics that they possess, which is not always a good thing. So this is why you need to reevaluate your circle. Are the people that you mainly hang around, are your close friends, even family? Are they annoying? Are they toxic? Are they lazy? Are they uninspired? Are they always nagging? Are they always complaining about something? Are they always gossiping and talking bad about somebody? Do they have a negative outlook on life? If so, sis, cut them out, okay? You need to be around people who are going to uplift you, people who are going to motivate you, people who want to see the best for you and who want to bring out the best in you. I am such a forgiving person, so I can tell you from personal experience that I have a really hard time letting people go and letting things go and letting situations go and realizing that, okay, I need to move on from this because it is not helping me grow. It is not good for my mental. So you really have to take the time, really sit down. If you have to make a pros and cons list for the people that you hang out around, and if the cons outweigh the pros, again, cut them. If you are a person who wants to be married, but you always hang out with your single friends who are always telling you how you shouldn't take relationships seriously and you should just date around, do you think that you are ever going to find the person that you're supposed to marry? If you want to start a YouTube channel or you want to start a business and you hang around with friends who all they want to do is go out and party, and so you go out with them and you're staying up until 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, do you think you're going to have the energy to pour into your business? No. So this is why it's really important to reevaluate the people that you are around, because eventually, if you're not surrounding yourself with the right kind of people, it is going to take a toll on you. My third tip for how to really glow up is to heal yourself and deal with any resolved trauma you have. This generation is so bent on being cold-hearted and not having any feelings and being so easy and quick to cut people off. I'm not afraid to admit that that is not me. I'm the complete opposite of that. I always have been. I feel things very deeply. I'm emotional. I am sensitive. I'm very in touch with my feelings. I have no problem expressing how I feel. If I really like someone or if something hurt me, I am very good and very comfortable and very open and able to be vulnerable about those things. And I think that that actually makes me strong, where a lot of people would think that that makes me weak or sensitive in a negative way. I am proud of myself that I'm able to feel, and I'm not gonna allow what the cool thing to do now affect how I deal with things. So if you are someone who has some healing that they need to do, or you have some unresolved trauma, deal with it. If you need to talk to someone, reach out to close friends, or if you need to even take it further, I know there is such a stigma around mental health and we don't like to talk about mental illnesses, but it needs to be talked about because these are things that people really deal with: anxiety, depression. If you need to get professional help, get professional help, because you have to take care of yourself. If you don't feel, you can't heal. Oh, somebody needs to put that in a song. But seriously, if you don't feel, you cannot heal yourself, and you have to grow through what you go through. Fourth tip for how to really glow up is to shift your mindset. This is probably the biggest thing that has held me back in my life, and it probably has held a lot of people back. And I know that I personally get so many messages on Instagram about people's mindset holding them back from doing what they really want to do. I think that it is just human nature to think negatively, so you have to work really, really hard to think positively. I honestly took a course on this by Sparkle Marie. If you guys do not follow her on Instagram, you really should. She's all about positivity. She's all about manifestation and just living the life that you truly desire. I think that it is so important to understand the power that our thoughts have, the power that we have when we put something out into the universe, that it is going to come back to us tenfold. So if you put out into the universe and you're always saying to yourself or out loud, I can't do this, I will never have this, the universe hears you, and the universe is going to echo that back. So you are never going to be able to do it, and you are never going to be able to have it. You have to first think about what you want. Then second, you have to believe that it can be yours, or believe that it already is yours. And then third, you have to shift your mindset to be ready to receive it when it is given to you. Because if you think that you can have whatever you want to have, if you fully believe that it is already yours, you are gonna receive it. So you have to shift your mindset so that when you do receive it, you are fully ready to receive. So many of us don't realize that we block our own blessings because of our thoughts and our mindset, because we automatically think that because we don't know the how, because we lack the resources, whatever excuses you're giving yourself, you don't realize that you're blocking your blessings because you're not putting yourself in a position to receive what God already has for you. Because what is for you is for you. Whatever dream is in your head, God has already equipped you with what you need to achieve it. The only thing that is holding you back from the life that you desire is you. If you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to lose 20 pounds, if you want to be the first person in your family to go to college, you can do it. You just have to put in the work. You have to fully believe that you can do it. You cannot wait for tomorrow. You cannot wait for next week. You cannot wait for the perfect time. You just have to do, and you have to constantly push yourself and constantly be thinking in a positive mindset. Don't worry about the how. Just keep pushing and know and trust, believe, think, believe, receive, and whatever you want will be yours. I promise you. My fifth tip for how to really glow up is to practice gratitude. This ties into my last point where I said you really have to be careful what you focus on. If you focus on what you have multiplies. If you focus on what you don't have, you guys, you will never feel like you have enough. I also think that it is really important to write down. So do this every single day. Just write down 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for as a reminder, because a lot of the times we can get caught up, especially if we have a bad day, we can get caught up in how bad our day is, and we go in this downward spiral, and it just starts to make us think our lives are just horrible. So if you write down 5 to 10 things you're grateful for, you remember your reality, which is I'm healthy, which is I have a job, which is my kids are healthy, I woke up this morning. If you focus on those things, it helps you to remember that life is not as bad as you think it is, and it also helps you to realize how far you've come. If you do this every single day, you can look and you can see what you were grateful for then, and then how much more great things have happened that you have to be thankful for, and how blessed you are. My next tip for how to really glow up is to be self-sufficient. So I looked at my analytics because I was just curious, and I have all women that watch my channel, which is totally fine, because that is what I'm here for, is to empower, inspire, uplift, and motivate women. So I feel comfortable saying this. Ladies, we have to boss up. You don't want to depend on anybody for anything. You don't want anybody to be able to tell you, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that. That is like my number one pet peeve. I hate when someone does something for me, especially because I'm so hard about accepting help from anyone or letting anyone do anything for me. And this is the exact reason why, because I never want anybody to try to throw something back in my face. If you are self-sufficient and if you are independent and you do things for yourself, no one will ever be able to throw something in your face or tell you that you wouldn't have X, Y, and Z if it weren't for me. If you, anything that you want to do, there's YouTube. You guys are watching this video for a reason, because you have a problem that you need solved. Anything that you want to learn, we have the internet. Google is just a few little types and clicks away. And I can tell you from personal experience, and I'm sure so many others can tell you this, that there is nothing more rewarding than wanting something and you put in the work for it yourself and you get it for yourself. That is one of the most rewarding. I seventh tip for how to really glow up is to follow your passions and follow your dreams. Guys, none of us knows how long we have on this earth. We do not have an eternal life on this earth. God willing, we all do the things that we need to do to get to heaven. But while you are here, live your life to the fullest. Do not live your life for other people, or do not get to be 60, 70 and feel like you have regrets because you didn't go after the things that you wanted, because you let fear hold you back from whatever it is that you want to do. And also, don't let other people's fears and insecurities stop you from doing what you want to do. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, my really good friend asked me, because we started our channels at the exact same time, we launched our channels the same day because we wanted to hold each other accountable to not allow fear to step in the way of us starting this journey. And she asked me the very first day that we dropped our videos whether, was there anyone that I felt like was going to support me that didn't reach out. And there were a lot of people, and I can honestly tell you guys, I do not care. I don't care. I'm so proud of myself. It takes a really, really, really confident person to go after what they want. It takes a really strong person. It takes a fearless person to go after the things that they want in life. And anybody that tries to project their insecurities on you or tries to tell you that you can't do something, it's their own insecurities. They feel like they're not strong enough, or they don't have the talent to go after whatever it is in life that they want. Perfect example. So if you don't know, I finally reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much who support me, who liked my videos, who commented, who are subscribed to my channel. You guys don't know how much it means to me. But I set a goal of wanting to reach 100 subscribers by August 27th, which would have been a month of me doing YouTube. I hit my goal August 10th. Now, I told one of my family members that I wanted to reach this goal, and they laughed. They were like, you need to think more realistic. What's up? August 10th, and I hit 100. I think today is the 12th, and I'm at 122 subscribers. And I wanted to reach 100 by August 27th. Again, don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. I had a girl reach out to me on Instagram, and she sent me a message, a DM, and she was like, I've had my channel for a year, and you've only had your channel for 2 weeks, and we have the same amount of subscribers. How? What did you do? And it was like, the approach was just real rude. Like, well, Karen, maybe if you were a little bit more kind, you could grow your YouTube. So you have to, don't let anybody project how they feel about themselves onto you. Go after what you want fully and wholeheartedly. Other people cannot see the vision that you have. The only person who knows your vision is yourself and God. And like I said, He has already equipped you with everything that you need to accomplish whatever it is that is in your heart. So let your haters be your motivators. And if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So I take it as flattery and as a compliment. So whatever it is in life that you want to do, know that you can do it. All you have to do is believe in yourself, follow that dream, and keep pushing. My last and final tip for how to really glow up, and you guys, this is kind of a bonus tip because it somewhat falls into that outward materialistic type of tip, and it is to practice self-care. You guys, I tell you this in every video. I think self-care is the answer to everything outside of obviously having a relationship with God. But practice self-care. One of my favorite movies is Legally Blonde, and when Elwood said she didn't think that Brooke killed her husband because endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. It is true. Work out, do your skincare routine, take a bubble bath, take a ride in the car and blast your music. Just do things that make you feel good, especially when you feel yourself kind of going into that negative funk, or if you're just having a bad day, have some type of like reset routine. I have one, and it is to drink a gallon of water, listen to Just Fine by Mary J. Blige, dance in my kitchen, and to write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. And it helps me to reset my mind. It brings me back to reality. And this is really important. You have to take care of yourself, because if you don't practice self-care, all these other tips that I talked about, you're not even going to have the energy to do them. So if self-care to you is going to get your nails done, if self-care to you is going to get a blowout at the hair salon, then I don't necessarily count that as materialistic things, because sometimes those things make you look good on the outside, but they also make you feel really good on the inside. All right, you guys, that is all the tips that I have for you guys on how to really glow up your life and level up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up so that I can know to continue to create this type of content for you guys. I hope this video made you feel motivated, inspired, and uplifted to really glow up your life from the inside, and once you do that, it will show on the outside and you will shine. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any other tips for glowing up that don't deal with outside appearance and materialistic things. And remember, strive for happiness, not perfection. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.